Niger State Governor calls for religious tolerance among the different faiths. Niger State Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs reaffirms commitment to work closely with legislature for effective service delivery. Organized Labour Niger State Chapter staged a peaceful protest against the lingering insecurity in the country. Hello and welcome to NSTV News. My name is Hawa Ino Isa. Stay tuned for the news in full. Thanks for staying with us. Niger State Governor Farmer Muhammad Umar Bago has once again called for religious tolerance among the different faiths and sects. He made the call when he received delegation from Jibwis at Government House, Mina. The report.
The former Governor Muhammad Umar Bago in his remarks described the visit by Jibwis as unprecedented, maintaining that the religious organization has over the years been at the forefront of propagating Islam and promoting peace. The former governor also applauded the Jibwis under the leadership of Sheikh Abdullahi Balalo and used the avenue to call on Islamic groups to continue to preach peace and religious tolerance among different faiths. Farmer Muhammad Umar Bago equally thanked the group for their genuine concern over the abduction of the school children in Papiri, saying the group visit is a symbol of togetherness.
Shugaba mun gode. Wannan karamci da aka yi mana da nuna kula da soyayya, Allah ya jaddada shi. Wanda ya kawo ku nan aikin lada ne, Allah ya ba ku ladan nan. Ladan ziyara, ladan karfafa zumunci, lada kuma a zo a dan fatakar da mu akan maganar Allah. Gaskiya wannan magana ya mana daɗi, mun ji daɗi, Allah ya saka da alheri. Muna buƙatar addu'a sosai, Allah kuma ya zauna da mu lafiya. Kuma yanda ka faɗa, idan ka ga abu ya samu mutane, Allah na sani. Wani lokaci yana barin su da halayensu ne don su gane. Allah mun gane, Allah kai mana gafara.
Leadership of the delegation and national chairman Jama'atul Izalatul Bid'a wa Ikamatu Sunnah Jibwis headquarters Abuja, Sheikh Abdullahi Balalo, while commiserating with the governor and people of Niger State over the abduction of the school children in Papiri and other unfortunate incidents of insecurity and natural disaster that affect the state, prayed for Allah's divine intervention. The Islamic scholar called on the former governor to continue to maintain his stand of being a true and just leader and responsible to the well-being of his people.
Saboda da kake kallon kimar wannan kungiya da darajar mu, sai ka ce a kai ne zaka zo inda muke. Ba zan iya kirga iya takowanka da tawagarka zuwa har masaukin mu, har cikin ɗakin mu a Makka, ko kuma muna zaman muna ko Arfa ko wani wuri mai kama da haka, ko inda muke a Abuja. Shi yasa na cewa shugaban jiha, karka gaya wa gwamna muna zuwa sai mun shigo, don ba ma son gwamna inda yake ya ce kuma zai je shi ne zai je inda ya kamata. Ko da na farko ne ya zama mun zo mun ga ofishin gwamna, mun kawo mishi ziyara. Gwamna ne mai tawali'u, gwamna ne mai kokari, gwamna ne mai girmama almajirai, wanda yake nuna girman gidan da ya fito. Sanin kimar masu daraja ya nuna darajan gida da shi wanda yake girmama, wanda yake girmama ya fito. Saboda haka mai girma gwamna, muna maka addu'a Allah ya ƙara riƙe hannuwarka zuwa ga dukkan ayyuka na alkhairi. Wanda yake ta'addanci ya ji wa'azi sai ya canja. Saboda haka wa'azi na da muhimmanci, lokaci zuwa lokaci rika samu ana sauraro don a gyara. Allah ya ba da ikon gyarawa. Daga ƙarshe mai girma gwamna, muna godiya. Mutanenmu suna gaya mana irin goyon baya da kake musu, irin tallafawa da kake musu. Ba za su manta da masallaci da aka samu, fili da aka samu aka bayar. Wannan ya yi tasiri, kuma al'amari ne da ƙungiya ta ji daɗi. Sun ce mu isar da godiya zuwa gare ka.
The national chairman was accompanied by the executive council members of the group, including its secretary Sheikh Kabir Gombe and the chairman of Jibwis Hassan Nuhu, along with the executives. From Government House, I am Zakari Musa Lambata reporting for NSTV News.
Niger State Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management has reaffirmed its commitment to work closely with the Niger State House of Assembly Standing Committee on Humanitarian Affairs for effective service delivery. The permanent secretary of the ministry, Barrister Mairu Muhammad Man, said that this while addressing press shortly after budget screening at House of Assembly Complex, Mina. The report.
The Niger State House of Assembly, which commenced the 2025 budget screening process for all ministries, departments, and agency MDAs, sees the exercise as crucial to ensure that every proposed expenditure is justified, realistic, and in the best interest of the state citizens. It was on this note that the Niger State Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management, under his Commissioner, Dr. Ahmed Inga Ibrahim, alongside management staff, appeared before the Outstanding Committee for Budget Defense. Speaking shortly after the defense, the permanent secretary of the ministry, Barrister Mairu Muhammad Man, said series of observations, questions, and suggestions were made in which some of these observations were noted.
They made their observations, we had an interactions, they made suggestions, we also gave explanations, and as life is a continuous learning, we have taken their observations seriously, and where they have asked us to put more energy, we have promised that we are going to do that, and that they assured us of their support anytime we have some problems. We can talk to them and they will help us get what we need to do to serve humanity as a Ministry of Humanitarian. So it was quite a very beautiful session and very interactive, very educative, and we are happy.
She said the House Standing Committee has assured them of their support at all times. Barrister Mairu Muhammad Man maintained that the ministry is reaching out to NGOs and relevant bodies to access funds to enable them reach out to vulnerable persons in the state.
Our main mandate is to do with the IDPs, and because that is our main mandate, we reach out, we have our data, and where there are crises, once we are told, we tell the executive and they give us some support to take to them, and we have been doing that often, and we hope to continue to do that. So we reach out to them.
Ahmed Yusuf reporting for NSTV News.
Similarly, Niger State Ministry of Water Resources and Irrigation has appeared before the Niger State House of Assembly in Mina to defend its proposed 2026 budget. The exercise formed part of the state government's commitment to transparency, accountability, and effective allocation of public funds held at Niger State House of Assembly, Mina. The report.
While underscoring the strategic importance of water resources to the state development agenda, the Commissioner for Water Resources and Irrigation, Engineer Farouk Umar Haudi, reaffirmed the government resolve to revitalize the water sector. He said the focus remains on improving access to water for irrigation and other critical uses in line with the administration's border development objectives. Engineer Haudi explained that the 2026 budget is expected to prioritize projects that support water security and food insufficiency, key pillars of the state growth strategy. He noted that the ministry's participation in the budget defense highlights its central role in driving development and creating an enabling environment for the successful implementation of this program.
You've mentioned some of the challenges that the Niger State Ministry for Water Resources and Irrigation Services is being faced with. Those challenges, is not as if they are not surmountable. We are working on resolving those challenges so that in order to improve water supply, not only in Mina Metropolis but across the state in general. Of course, there are other programs which the state is keen into, just like I had mentioned earlier and my PAMSEC reiterated. This is all geared towards ensuring that we provide potable, safe and drinking water to the people, not only of Chanchaga local government, but Niger State as a whole. So for us, this afternoon to be here to present, or rather to have an interaction with the House Committee on Water is part of their constitutional responsibility. And we are doing this in line with administrative laid-down procedure. We have done our own part and we will continue to do the needful so as to move the state forward, not only in terms of water, but in other sectors as well.
The 2026 appropriation is expected to be a budget of consolidation, concentrating on project capital of stimulating economic growth and sustainable development. Stakeholders have expressed optimism that the proposed budget, particularly its emphasis on water revitalization, will address pressing needs and improve the well-being of residents across the state. Ahmad Yusuf, reporting for NSTV News.
Organized labor in Niger State has staged a peaceful protest against the lingering insecurity in the country. The NLC chairman in Niger State, Comrade Idris Abdulkarim Lafene, led the protest from the NLC Secretariat to the Niger State House of Assembly, Mina. NSTV correspondent has details.
The peaceful protest by the NLC began with a walk by members of the NLC from the Labour House Mina through to the State House of Assembly. The protesters carried placards, the various inscriptions expressing their concern on the insecurity. In his remark, the Niger State NLC chairman, Comrade Idris Abdulkarim Lafene, said the protest is aimed at encouraging the government to intensify its fight on insecurity. He said the protest is carried out simultaneously nationwide to demand for justice.
In the issue of security, all the effort the government is putting is not doing enough. The government should now come out and put more effort to supervise the security agencies, bring out policies that will ensure that these people are thrown out of the.
In his response, the Speaker of the Niger State House of Assembly, Barrister Abdul Malik Serkindaji, assured that the House, under his leadership, will not only present the letter to the executive, but will deliberate on it on the floor of the House.
NLC are here to present a position paper in respect of the insecurity that has been developing not just Niger State, but Nigeria at large. And this House has always been a rallying point for NLC because we are part of NLC. I used to be a comrade and I'm still a comrade. So we commended them for having organized such a peaceful protest of this nature and in Niger State. We appreciate them. They have presented their position paper, we have acknowledged it in good faith, and then we will do the needful. On the part of the Assembly, this is not the first time we've deliberated on the issue of insecurity. You will recall that sometimes ago, about 2 or 3 weeks thereabout, when public children were kidnapped, we've taken a position in the House that within the time space of 3 weeks, those children are not recovered, we will adjourn this House until they are safely reunited with their families. So the Assembly is the voice of all Nigerians. I will not relent. We will continue to liaise with NLC and then align ourselves with their position. And we hope that their yearnings will be heard by the upper authority.
Alima Muhammad reporting for NSTV News.
Meanwhile, the newly appointed Commissioner of Niger State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, Hajia Hadiza Idris Kuta, has called on the staff of the ministry to be more proactive, dedicated and committed to their work in moving the ministry to a greater height. The commissioner stated this when she resumed office at the ministry's conference hall, Mina. NSTV correspondent Habiba Dauda tells us more.
The newly commissioner Hajia Hadiza Idris Kuta assured the staff that she will work as seriously in transforming and advancing the ministry's goals and objectives, adding that she will work closely with the staff to showcase transparency, professionalism, accountability, and operate open door policy.
A lot of support from the government. The governor is ready. He wants to support women, and we want development. If you support women, you get development. So inshallah, that's what we expect.
She expressed her gratitude to the former governor for appointing her and emphasized the importance of teamwork and collaborative efforts in achieving the ministry's goals. In her remarks, the permanent secretary of the ministry, Hajia Hadiza Shiru, congratulated the newly commissioner on her appointment, assuring her of the ministry's support and cooperation, and highlighted the ministry's achievements and challenges, expressing confidence that her leadership will elevate the ministry to a greater height.
Idris Kuta, a daughter of the soil, a seasoned politician, a humanitarian to the core, a mother, a sister, and a friend. She has always been fighting for the cause of everybody, not just women. She comes from a local government that has had challenges with security. I know a lot of us here have passion for humanity. We are also doing one or two things to help the widows, orphans, the elderly, the vulnerable people. So we are here with Hajiya Hadiza Idris Kuta, a square peg in a square hole, a round peg in a round hole.
Highlights of the handing over ceremony were overview of the ministry's activities, gold rail messages, prayers, and group photographs. Habiba Dauda reporting for NSTV News.
The grand finale of the Damau Unity Cup football competition between Team Kacha and Team Badegi, fondly known as Habiba Babes, ended in penalty shootout as Team Badegi emerged winner. The thrilling encounter took place at the Kacha-Eregi community and attracted a large turnout of football lovers and community members. NSTV correspondent has more.
The keenly contested match ended in dramatic penalty shootout, where Team Badegi emerged victorious, taking the lead after full-time play. The event was witnessed by the Speaker of the Niger State House of Assembly, Barrister Abdulmalik Muhammad Selkindaji, member representing Kacha constituency at the State Assembly, Honorable Abdulmalik Bala Yakubu, the Mao alongside other critical stakeholders, community leaders, and sports enthusiasts. In his remarks, the Speaker praised the board team for their sportsmanship and resilience, describing the match as a true reflection of unity and healthy competition.
I feel so happy and proud of the tournament. This is the first time that I came to Kacha, where thousands of youth come together for a program, and we were able to start it in peace and we're able to finish it in peace. I must appreciate all the critical stakeholders, from the member, the council chairman, and the brand new commissioner. This is to tell you that there's new Kacha for us now.
The chairman of the Kacha local government area, Honorable Isa Baba Bala, reaffirmed his administration's commitment to promoting grassroots sports development and youth empowerment across Kacha local government area. Other spectators also expressed their feelings.
To uplift the lives of the youth and to also strengthen the bond of unity in my constituency. And with this, I know once there is unity, we will have peace.
The board captain of the football team also speaks.
I'm so happy. So happy. But this is our second meeting with Kacha local government. And we are happy to win this match. Nothing much, just the word of encouragement. Let's keep struggling. Honestly, I feel so glad to express my feelings. Because as you can see, it was successful. The final was successful. It started well and ended well. With that, I'm so happy to hear that. I was so happy to see that it is well organized. At the same time, it is well played. At the same time, it's well finished.
Ahmad Yusuf reporting for NSTV News.
A female hairstyle is the way a hair is arranged or styled. It can also be fashion, personal, grooming, or to show cultural identity. In this special report, Esther Akerele takes a look on the growing trend of hairstyles among women, young ladies, and children. The report.
Female hairstyle are the different ways women and girls arrange or style their hair to look neat, beautiful, and fashionable. Hairstyles are made with attachments, wools, rubbers. Common styles include braid, natural hair, weaves, wigs, relaxed hair, and short coils. The choice of hairstyle is influenced by factors such as cost, culture, fashion trend, hair texture, age, and special occasions. A cross-section of interviewers in MENA, Joy Uwonson and Christina Paul, speaks on their inspiration as an hairstylist and the challenges they face.
Yes, so really it will be a hairstyle that when you are a hairstylist, make people look neat. Going to look neat, make others to look neat. Cannot just be a stylist and be looking rough. The more that you look neat, you have more customer in your shop, and then people can recognize you.
I like women looking good, and I think it's not like I think. I know hair makes women look good, and that is why I'm into it. Okay. I go for training time to time. I close shop, go for training, use YouTube video, learn in every possible way I can learn. So I keep pushing.
Also speaking, Olushola Bukola and Mercy Emmanuel tells us about their favorite hairstyle and why they prefer the hairstyle and how long they do carry the hairstyle.
Okay, my favorite hairstyle is, I love anything fixing. So I prefer fixing because it's more easier. Like when you are going out, you can just put on your wig on your head and just go to wherever you want. You don't have to spend hours in salon making hair.
My favorite hairstyle is knotless because the reason why I like it is to make me look beautiful, makes me look more mature.
Hairstyle brings out the beauty of women, young ladies and young girls. They help to design or shape a person's hair after it has been combed, braided, twisted or treated in any way. Hairstyle also help reflect one's personality, culture, profession or current fashion trend. Reporting from NSTV News, Akirele Esther.
Environmental sanitation plays a vital role in public health and sustainable development. In Niger State, like many parts of Nigeria, environmental sanitation has been a continuous effort by both government authorities to ensure clean surroundings and reduce the spread of communicable diseases. In this special report, Dorcas Nalami Tado takes a look at the effects of environmental sanitation in Niger State. The report.
Environmental sanitation plays a vital role in public health and sustainable development in Niger State. Like many parts of Nigeria, environmental sanitation has been a conscious effort by both government authorities and local communities to ensure clean surroundings and reduce the spread of communicable diseases. In an interview with the CEO of Niger State Environmental Protection Agency, NESEPA, Dr. Abubakar Mohammed said over the years, the state has implemented several sanitation programs such as monthly environmental cleanup exercises, public awareness campaign, and waste management initiative. Dr. Abubakar noted that despite the effort, challenges such as poor waste disposal habits and weak enforcement of sanitation laws still affect the effectiveness of these programs. He told us the main environmental challenges in Niger State and how he has intended to make people participate in cleaning exercises. Dr. Abubakar Mohammed maintained that part of the challenges confronting the agency include evacuation of solid waste, as house and shop owners are expected to make it available for their staff. He said over time, the Niger State government has flagged up monthly environmental sanitation to ensure cleaning Niger State, despite the low compliance by the people.
Our major challenges, you understand, in handling solid waste is the primary collection. Houses, shops are expected to have dustbins in front of their houses where this waste is going to be primarily collected before it is transferred to the landfill. And for communities that, where it is there is no access road to the front of each house, you understand, it is expected that we are supposed to have a communal dumping site or a communal dustbin. Now, the agency has tried in the past to put waste bins in different places. We have put in dustbins in Boso here, in Tunga, and the rest of them. 10 dustbins in one place, and over a period of time, 2-3 months, you understand, you find out that these dustbins are stolen. So our major challenge as an agency today, you understand, is the primary collection of waste.
According to him, by next year 2026, the agency will put modality in place enforcement so as people will comply with the laid down rules.
His Excellency has also introduced litter bags, you understand, which makes it very, very affordable for people to dump their waste, you understand, without having to pay the yearly dues. If you opt for a litter bag, all you need to do is you buy your litter bag for 150 naira, dump your waste inside, put it at the roadside, and when the vehicle is passing, the moment it sees that color of litter bag, it must stop and take that litter bag. That litter bag is just 150 naira. We don't understand. By the time the agency begins to start prosecuting people now, people will be asking that people will start crying foul. But the same people that are not buying the litter bag for 150 naira today are the same people that are giving Yaro boys 200 naira to go and dump their waste for them in the drainages. And we have been working already, you understand. Just last 2 weeks, we did a cleanup of that is going to be the Eastern Bypass. We did a cleanup of the Eastern Bypass, you understand, starting from the old city gate up to ADP roundabout, understand? We did a thorough cleanup. We did a lot of sensitization along those areas, and we are working. We do not want to jump into full enforcement yet, because we feel that people must be environmentally educated first before enforcement can begin. Now we have done most part of this year. We spent it on environmental education. We spent it on providing support to people along these areas, you understand, to ensure that they adopt acceptable disposal methods. By next year, the agency is going to be very different, and the agency is going to be harsh on people that violate these rules.
Speaking to residents in Mina, particularly Tunga, Mrs. Mahmoud Ebiri shared her thoughts on why community involvement is important for cleanliness.
Yes, the reason being that if a community is involved in environmental sanitation, it will make the whole environment to look very neat, and everybody will be encouraged to come out to work. Especially tenants that live in a particular compound. Like, say for instance, this where we are staying right now, it's not looking neat at all because the tenants are not involved in cleaning up the place. But in a situation whereby the committee come out and now involve everybody to come out and clean up environment, you see that the whole place will be very clean.
Ms. Elizabeth Musa, which was sick recently, shared her thoughts on why dirty environment causes these diseases.
Dirty environment causes diseases because if you don't keep our environment clean, it causes it. And if you don't prepare your food, or you don't cook your food well, or your pot, you don't wash your pot, and you not clean where you used to cook, it causes diseases.
Environmental sanitation involves ensuring that communities have access to clean water, proper waste disposal facilities, and healthy living conditions. Good environmental sanitation is essential for preventing the spread of diseases, promoting health, and improving the overall quality of life. Okas Nalamita, reporting for NSTV.
With this, we call it a full bulletin from Niger State Television. Here are the major stories before we call it a day. Niger State Governor has called for religious tolerance among the different faiths. Niger State Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs has reaffirmed commitment to work closely with legislature for effective service delivery. And lastly, organized labor in Niger State's chapter has staged a peaceful protest against the lingering insecurity in the country. That was NSTV News. I'm Hawa Inwa Isa. Do stay tuned.